Hello guys, welcome. It's the end of January 2026. As you guys all know, according to our tradition, at the end of every month we do a monthly recap, look at the trades we took for the month and do our analysis, see whether we actually ended the month in profit or do we end it in loss, and also see the mistakes we made and how we're gonna be able to correct it on the coming months. Understand? So without wasting much of your time, let's get down to business. Looking at my screen right now, this is the trades we took on the month of January and is on Bitcoin because just like you guys know, we always trade Bitcoin and gold. Actually. And as of last month, gold was actually mainly on the upward trend and there was basically no entry. So our trade was somehow narrowed down to Bitcoin. Understand? So now look at the first trade we took on Bitcoin happened on the I guess on the 8th of January. On the 8th of January 2026, and that was this particular trade. Now there's something I want to point out. Starting from the beginning of this year, we made the decision that we're not gonna be using ATR. Understand? We're not gonna be using ATR. ATR simply means average to range. This is ATR indicator here. This is the ATR indicator here. What does it do? It helps you determine the market volatility at the moment. In other words, to help you mitigate or rather help you so that you don't become a victim of market volatility, like all this incision making, market shooting up and down, all those things. But at the end of the day, it actually reduces your it increases your win rate, but it reduces your win amount, your risk to reward actually because you give room for those and it reduces like trade that's supposed to be 1:10. With ATR, it might end up coming down to 1:5, 1:6, 1:7. So we said to go with that ATR this year and see where we're gonna find ourselves. Okay. So because I realized that with ATR and without ATR, at the end of the day, they end up turning up to be something actually. So the first trade we took for the month is this was a double bottom, and as you guys can see, first half month this trade was a loss. Immediately, it just cleared out and started going up. But unfortunately, if we actually taking this trade with ATR, as you guys can see, this trade was a win. If I added ATR here, this ATR value against around that two something, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, around 270. Now, if I added 270 and the what we had is 500 and something, if we added 270, we should have been somewhere around that what we shall be somewhere around that 200 or 100 something, and it have become very close, and we would have won this trade because we added this market spread and everything. We would have win, it have been a win. Actually, we wouldn't have lost this trade. But without ATR, we took it as a loss, and that one has gone. That is one of the 70 of not using ATR. Then the second trade again also was actually a loss. As you guys can see, it was clearly a loss. But without it, just with the week, it was a loss with a week. Now, if I apply the ATR, which we tend to remove, will also be a win for us because with ATR now, the ATR at that point was around that. The ATR at this point is around that. I guess at the enter candles, the ATR at the enter candle is around that. If I'm mistaken, 250. Now, if you minus 250 from the current position, which is 190, you should be having under that. 89,800 or 900 thereabout, and the market just went down to 89,900. The market went down to 89,900 or something. So it would have been a win for us, but we actually lost it again. So we have a double loss because of ATR. Now, fast forward, we have this our channel to enter, and we took this one. This one was a clean win without ATR actually. So we had our win, our high, our take profit somewhere here, and it was a win actually. Now, without ATR, we had just one win and two loss. But with ATR, we would have had three wins and zero loss. Now, after then, we had the second trade here, which was this one. Unfortunately, I did not take this trade actually. I was waiting for this trade, but that day was the Nigeria was playing, I think, semi final also in AFCON. Yeah, semi final in AFCON. So I said to I had to, as a patriotic Nigerian, I just had to, I just have to focus more on the match. And even though in the middle of the match, I look at my chat and I saw the entry ball. I just see them just let it be. It's not just what this fancy go to that make me rich. Though it was the trade was a win. As you guys can see, it was a clean win. But fortunately for us, when we came back that night, we had another entry again, which was a break and retest entry. The break and retest entry. And look at it here, I have a break and retest entry. So we took it immediately, and this was also a win for us. So in other words, right now we have had three wins and two losses. Now also we took the next trade, which is this one here, and this trade was a loss, a clean loss. So currently we have three wins and three losses. Now the places are marked red are the fake out. So when I have fake out, I just tend to ignore them. We also had another trade, like, which was another channel trade, and it was a loss, as you can see. But with ATR, you didn't have cleared me here, but I would have lost the trade here also. That was very close to a take profit. But take profit is around that 99,300 or so, and you get 91,000, sorry, you get 91,200, and it now reverse. So, in other words, we have four loss right now, and three wins. Now, the next trade again we took is this one again. It's also a win, as you guys can see. So, four loss, four win. Well, next we took the next trade again, which was another short here, and we now have, it's also a win, we now have five loss, five win, four loss. Then we now had the last trade, which is this one, and this trade was also a clean win, just like it was a wonderful way to end the month, and it was a clean win. So in other words, at the end of the day, what we had is six win, four losses. Remember, with ATI, what we would have had is a clean eight wins and two losses. So it is what it is, man. Sometimes every season has their own price, and they say we are paying this price because of noise in ATR. But it is, it is. Sometimes it benefits you, sometimes it's not. That's the disadvantage of decision making. But anyways, it was a wonderful month, and as you can see, the month ended in profit. No lies, it ended in profit. I'm not really mention the monetary value actually, but it ended in profit. Like, yeah, what we did, our account balance when we started the month was now actually our account balance when we ended the month. So right now we're heading to the month of February, and we also pray that the month of February favors us, and it is it favors us. And the reason why we do this market analysis is to be able to correct the mistakes we make, so I don't repeat them again. Understand? So so far this month was wonderful, and one of our biggest goal the month of February and onwards is to avoid mistakes as much as possible. Like, to minimize the mistakes we can make. Definitely make mistakes, but to minimize the mistakes I will make, like minimize the mistake to the minimal value. So this is just all for now, and see you guys. If I had the next trade, I will definitely update you guys. So enjoy the day and enjoy yourself also. Thank you.